to make my wife angry. I deliberately kissed the scheming woman beside me, but unexpectedly, the wife who once loved me like her life did not get angry today. She even chatted and laughed on the side, because just moments ago, she accidentally saw the love letters I secretly kept. Only then did she learn that I had loved her deeply all along, since college. She had always been the one chasing after me. She thought she was the unloved pursuer, but in truth, I had always been watching her in secret. Even after she pursued me for 3 years, I did not agree to be her boyfriend, just because I enjoyed being chased. Even after marriage, I found reasons to ask for a divorce. If the food was salty, I wanted a divorce. If her new clothes looked bad, I wanted a divorce. Even saying goodnight too many times could become a reason for divorce. We became regular visitors at the Civil Affairs Bureau, and when I, for the 100th time, she finally made up her mind, she would never beg again because she knew her love was only a toy for my amusement. After returning home, she packed her things and prepared to leave, but she realized the necklace from her mother was gone. So she went to the bar to find me. At that moment, my friends were laughing at our divorce. They believed within 3 days, my wife would crawl back and beg. Everyone believed she could never leave me. I thought she came for forgiveness, but she only asked for the necklace. The necklace I gave to the scheming woman. The scheming woman said it was already thrown away. My wife asked me why I gave away her mother's only keepsake, but I thought it was just a necklace. Seeing my coldness, she turned to leave, but as she stepped toward the door, a car lost control and rushed toward her. I subconsciously tried to pull her, but I did not want her to know I cared. So I pushed the scheming woman aside instead, and my wife was struck. She fell unconscious. She lay in a coma for 2 days and 2 nights. When she woke up, the nurse said, when she was first brought in, I was so anxious I almost tore the hospital apart. But strangely, the moment I knew she was about to wake, I left. Hearing this truth, her heart was filled with pain. On the day she was discharged, I appeared again, pretending to accompany the scheming woman to see a doctor, then coldly said I could give my wife a ride home. Soon after, I announced that the scheming woman would move into our home. My wife calmly agreed. Soon it was the scheming woman's birthday. At dinner, I publicly showed affection to her, making her believe she mattered more than my wife. So she went to my wife, told her to leave voluntarily. She even claimed that even if she pushed my wife into the water, I would not care whether she lived or died. Then she pushed my wife into the pond. But when I saw my wife fall, I jumped into the water without hesitation. The scheming woman was shocked, but after saving my wife, I immediately put back on a cold expression. I blamed her for ruining dinner. My wife said she was pushed, but I did not believe her. I thought she was faking it for attention, to punish her. I locked her in a confinement room, and at that moment, her heart completely died. Soon came the final day of the divorce cooling period. She packed her luggage, ready to leave forever. I suddenly came to her, saying I was satisfied with her behavior lately, so I would withdraw the divorce application and give her another chance. But I emphasized again, if she made a mistake, I would still choose divorce. My wife found it ridiculous, but she still went with me to the Civil Affairs Bureau. Only she was there to receive the divorce certificate, while she tried to find a way to separate from me for a moment. I received a call from the scheming woman, confidently. I told my wife to cancel the application by herself. Then I left to find the other woman. My wife walked into the bureau alone. The staff habitually asked, "Are you here to cancel your divorce?" But this time, her answer was no.